This episode of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Naturemed. Naturemed has been taking care of patients in southern Arizona since 2011 and is the go-to dispensary for medical patients and adult customers in the Tucson area. They are one of the only dispensaries that grows flower right on site, and this allows Naturemed to provide a rotation of new strains while maintaining customer favorites. Now, patients travel from all over the state to try Naturemed's award-winning flower, and we have some right here in our studio with us tonight. Sampled a couple strains already, and this flower is quality stuff. I'm in love with sweet pink grapefruit, and you will be too. Go to Leafly or Weed Maps to check out their menus, or even better, visit naturemedaz.com to get all the info you need. Come by any day of the week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 5390 West Ina Road, where wait times are short for both medical and recreational patients. They are also home of CBD Wellness and got you covered on all CBD products as well. Naturemed, a natural approach to healthcare.
Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy. All right, back in the studio with T. Stoney and Show B the meaning of being lonely. Let's light them up. How are we feeling tonight?
I just floated on into the studio, if that tells you anything.
It is the highest of holidays, and we got a great show for you tonight. Let's get another bowl ablaze as we're starting this sode off with a history lesson.
Okay. Hit me, teach.
Let's discuss the true story behind 420.
Love.
Okay. I know some rumors.
I'm intrigued.
Everyone likes to celebrate 420. It's been around longer than we have, believe it or not. And everyone thinks that they know what 420 means and where it comes from. They do not. Here's some of the most common, completely wrong theories on where 420 comes from. Most people will say 420 is a police radio code for marijuana.
Heard that one?
All units, please respond to a 420. Marijuana smoking in progress.
Oh, really?
No, Blair. Interestingly, 420 is the radio code for homicide and for the Las Vegas Police Department.
Oh my God.
It's also fictionally used for homicide on CSI as well.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Very different.
very different. Doesn't 420 refer to the section of the California Penal Code relating to marijuana? No, again. According to noted Mythbuster Snopes.com, Section 420 of the California Penal Code refers to obstruction of entry on public land.
Oh, can't do that.
Doesn't 420 commemorate the death of Bob Marley? No. It's not the date Bob Marley died. He died on May 11th, 1981, nor was his birthday 420. It's also not the date that Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, or Jim Morrison died either. Isn't 420 Adolf Hitler's birthday? Yes. Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, but 420 doesn't commemorate a genocidal murderer people. Give them
not.
a tug, please. April 20th is also the anniversary date of Columbine High School massacre, but still not fucking connected. This goes back to the 70s. Doesn't 420 refer to the number of chemical compounds in cannabis?
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
There's reportedly 315 chemicals in cannabis.
Okay.
Okay. 420 is the number of a bill in the U.S. Congress to legalize weed. Interesting, but wrong. In 2003, California Senate Bill 420, SB 420, also known as the Medical Marijuana Program Act, established guidelines for Proposition 215, such as how many plants a medical marijuana patient is allowed to have. Oddly, the specific legislator, clerk, or aide who apparently numbered the bill in a nod to the 420 tradition has never been identified. How about tea time in Holland? Don't cannabis smokers light up at exactly 420 over there? No. Nor is 420 the date that weed was legalized in Amsterdam. I've heard 420th is the best time to plant weed. Hardly. The best time would vary from region to region, and with modern grow houses, you could successfully plant on February 2nd even if it's 20 degrees outside. None of these are where we get the term 420. I remember finally hearing the real origin story, and I forgot who told me or where I read it. I had to use the few facts I knew to comb the web and source the story somehow, and it took a sec, but I found it.
Nice.
In the Reno Gazette-Journal, no less. Now armed with the details to do this right, let's talk about the true story of 420 told by the stoners who invented it.
Please.
The true history of the global code for marijuana started with a treasure map, 5 teenage boys, a rogue Coast Guardsman, and a lucky connection to the Grateful Dead. Obviously, the Herbal Knerble was involved too. A group of 5 men who call themselves the Waldos have made it their task every April to set the record straight. It wasn't until the 90s that the Waldos noticed that 420 was being used by the masses way beyond the reaches of where they first coined the term in their hometown of San Rafael, California. They reached out to High Times in 1998, told their story, and have been gathering more and more proof ever since. The so-called evidence dates back to the 1970s when the Waldos were just a quintet of bell-bottom-wearing, blurry-eyed boys. It was 1971 in San Rafael, a ritzy suburb of San Francisco filled with English gardens and quaint homes, including that of Jerry Garcia and Company. Nicknamed the Waldos because they sat atop a wall in the middle of their campus at San Rafael High School, they'd impersonate their classmates, teachers, parents, make jokes, get high, and so on. The Waldos were also known for having spectacular adventures, which they called safaris. One time, they snuck into a military airfield during the Vietnam War, and some mechanic ended up showing them an assortment of weapon systems. Another time, they went underneath the Golden Gate Bridge and made personal trampolines out of the painter's nets. On another safari, they knocked on the door of a lab where they were building a hologram city, and they were privy to a personal tour.
Ooh, what?
So it was no surprise that one day, their friend Bill came to them with a map. The map was a primitive drawing of where the boys could find a patch of abandoned weed out in Point Reyes, a foggy coastal outlet about 45 minutes away. A couple of the guys in the Coast Guard were growing some goof, and for some reason they started thinking their commanding officer was going to bust them. So they were going to abandon the patch and give Bill and the boys permission to go and pick it. Bill was given a shitty map for where they can go and find the plants. They were 5 teenage kids looking for free weed, and we're like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Let's go.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Some of the boys were enrolled in football, so they couldn't meet until a little after 4 p.m. They settled on a rendezvous at 4:20 p.m. and decided to meet at the campus sculpture of famous French chemist Louis Pasteur. 420 Louis, 420 Louis, they'd holler to each other in the hallways, a reminder of their after-school adventures to await. For weeks, the boys searched for the ganja garden, marching through the fog, rolling through cattle fields, looking for their plot of electric lettuce. But they never did find their treasure. Just because they didn't make it to X marks the pot doesn't mean it was the final chapter for 420. In fact, it was just the beginning. One of the guys said I could walk up to one of the other Waldos and go 420, and it was like mental telepathy. They would know if I was saying, "Are you stoned? Do I look stoned? Do you want to go off and get stoned? Do you have any?" You could say 10 different things by saying 420, and it was just mutually understood all the time. The Waldos lexicon started to seep elsewhere, first in the high school newspaper and then to the Grateful Dead community, which sounds like a major jump, but not so if you consider the boys' connection with the psychedelic band. My brother Patrick was friends and still is good friends with Phil Lesh, the Grateful Dead bass player, said Waldo Reddix, who ended up working as a roadie for some of the band members. We used to listen to them practice, get high outside, shoot baskets, hang out, and do goofy shit, Reddix recalls. You'd smoke out, say 420, and the whole community picked it up. Phil Lesh did not return messages to confirm the Waldos account, but the Waldos have preserved a box of letters written between the members of their group during the 70s, almost all handwritten notes making mention of 420, and some even discussing the members of the Grateful Dead. Last weekend I had a job as a doorsman backstage at a concert. Smoked out with David Crosby and Phil Lesh. Got paid $20. In this letter, a rolled joint stamped down flat. The note ended, P.S., a little 420 enclosed for your weekend. The letters are yellowed, postmarked in the early 1970s, and in the penmanship and voice of high schoolers. The letters talk about weed, secret missions, tapeworms, genitals, and rock and roll. The Waldos have also saved a 420 flag made by a classmate while they were in school. They have her high school class records to prove that she was in an art class and an old letter that she wrote mentioning the flag. They also found records of Newman, the Coast Guardsman who made the map. They searched for 6 years and hired a private investigator before they found Newman, who ended up homeless in San Jose. Newman confirmed for the Waldos that he made the map and that he had been stationed at Point Reyes at the time the map was made. The Waldos went with Newman back to Point Reyes, but he could not recall exactly where the abandoned grow had been. Since legalization had swept the nation and more than half the states, D.C., Puerto Rico, and Guam have legalized pot in either medical and or recreational form, the term 420 has become even more popular. While it's no longer a code so much as a wink, the Waldos are glad to see 420 culture accepted on a larger scale. It was never about a police code or a day in history. It was an inside joke from some high school kids back in the 70s. Just grew into a bigger term as the Grateful Dead culture grew. That's the story behind 420.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Been celebrating for all these years.
Right? Go ahead and load a bowl of story time at your 420 party this weekend. Good stuff. let's sample a new strain provided by Naturemed and move on. I do believe it's smelling a little gamey in here.
Ooh.
But first, a strain review. Biscuits. What's next on the tasting menu?
Yeah, we started with Doctor Who because we don't want to do all these right in a row. It's hard to tell what effects you're getting from which weed if you're
Yeah.
smoking. That's the problem with this dog and pony show that I call the weed industry. Okay, they want you to test all this shit out. They give you 30 different strains when you go to the
The
cup.
first one got me baked. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah, and then from there, where do you go from there? You know?
I'm already pulled over. I can't pull over any farther.
Exactly. I'm already high. I can't get any more high. We started with Doctor Who. This is an indica hybrid originally from Homegrown Natural Wonders. Mad Scientist and Time Wreck are the lineage.
I like it. Was very purpley and it had a great bag appeal to it. Like it looked
Yeah,
great.
deep purple nugs, heavy on the eyes. That's what I
It hit
felt.
me straight in the eyelids.
Doctor Who got you in the face.
It got me in the face.
What are we trying now?
Sour Larry Lime Pebbles.
Sour Larry Lime Pebbles? That sounds fun as shit.
Okay,
Say no
best
more.
name ever.
This is key lime pie times Sour Larry Pebbles. It's an indica dominant.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Is it tasty?
It's really good. Really, really good.
Pebbles?
Sour Larry Lime Pebbles.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting some lime off of there. A little bit of gas.
That's
Yeah.
really good. It's got like a nice front end. Kind of kicks you in the teeth a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Got some nice euphoria from it already. Like this would be good for the couples. Like
It's not overwhelming, but there's still like a little bit of a terpene profile available, but not like a...
It's not overwhelming. It's not going to choke you out.
It's not going to knock you on your ass.
No, my fluids are
But
flowing.
you feel it enough. It still gets you like where you need it.
How are your fluids, Blair? Are they flowing?
Flowing wonderfully right now.
It's good.
All right, that's
I really
good stuff.
like it.
Recharged.
Good flave.
Woo! We are in chapter 11 bankruptcy now. All right. You know the rules. We're doing the exact same thing as we did last year, except I got an even better version of this game. It's Celebrity Stoners round 2.
Okay, Celebrity Stoners.
Celebrity Stoners round 2.
two.
Exact same format as last year. We're going to give you the names of characters going from harder to easier. When you know the actor, just say the actor. Are we ready for round 2 of Celebrity Stoners?
So ready?
Couldn't be any more ready.
Let's do this.
It's on.
Richie Tozer. Officer Slater. Dr. Aaron Connors.
Oh, it's
Private Miller.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader told Seth Meyers all about an Amsterdam adventure with the cast of Trainwreck during a 2015 late night appearance. When asked what they did in the Dutch city, the actor said, "We got stoned. We all got crazy stoned."
Okay, Private Miller.
You've been smoking item 9 for 7 minutes and 13 seconds. We're going to ask you several questions.
How do you feel?
Well, sir, I feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks. Yeah.
Okay, Private Miller. When you think of your superiors,
What emotions do you feel?
So funny. I loved Bill Hader. Though.
1-0.
Man, that was good.
Molly. Lola. Penny.
Kate Hudson?
No, good guess. Ronnie Miller.
From Schitt's Creek?
No. Ashley O. Hannah Montana.
Miley Cyrus.
Cyrus.
We'll split that right up. Half a chub each.
Half chub.
Keep it friendly on the
Half a bowl each.
on the
I get the greens though.
Not fair.
While explaining her decision to take a break from smoking weed on The Tonight Show, the notoriously pro-marijuana singer revealed that the drug had influenced her interview antics. You, without knowing it, were kind of the reason for me quitting for a while, she told host Jimmy Fallon, because I've always been very stoned on your shows. Remember the last time I was here, I think I was dressed like a bunny rabbit and then like a cat? There's a reason for that. I was high.
You're Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. I was just looking for this girl that I love, and she loves you.
Oh, God, no, I did that with 2 fans one time. It got super awkward.
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
That's a good one. I mean, an obvious one.
It's a music family.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay. Richard. Marcus Higgins.
Ooh, that sounds.
Steve Dodds. Shiloh.
David
Spade.
Got it.
Blair.
Wow,
with
Shiloh.
the full chub. Yeah, Shiloh.
Shiloh.
During an appearance on Ellen, the actor and comedian revealed that he had a little too much fun at her insanely star-studded party and confused the birthday girl for none other than Justin Bieber. After discussing brushing shoulders with the Kardashians, Spade launched into a hilarious sequence of events that ensued when he came across one of Ellen's rapper buddies, whom she assumes is French Montana. He whipped out some medical marijuana. A big rolled-up doobie of it, Spade recalled. He said everything was cool for a second, until it hit him. I thought you were Justin Bieber for like the first half hour, he said. It's only because of your haircut. You looked great.
It's got all those robes on it. Robes? Roots? I can't say that word.
Roads.
Rowards.
I'm stoned. So are you.
Oh, Chris.
Chris Farley
Miss
laughed.
you so much, Chris. That was so funny.
David Spade.
Oh my God.
He'd be fun to smoke with.
Would he be so fun
He'd
to
be
smoke
fun
with?
to smoke with.
You know, he's local here. You've seen him before at the
Right,
niche. We
like-
should.
We can smoke with them. I bet you we can get that done.
Spade Sesh.
Spade Sesh 2021.
You guys are doing good. What's the count?
Chub and a half to a chub and a half.
Ooh.
It's a dead chub.
Tie game. Next one. Sam. Desmond Dawes.
Sean Penn.
No. Eduardo Sovereign.
Ooh.
Peter Parker.
Tobey Maguire.
No.
Andrew Garfield. It's like, who's the other one? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Who's another one?
Oh, you
There's
had
like 15 of them.
A second, too. Garfield recounted his favorite birthday memory for W Magazine, revealing that he and a group of friends, including then-girlfriend Emma Stone, had an extra magical time at Disneyland in 2012.
Fun.
What happened to your face? It's filthy.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was cleaning the chimney.
We have no chimney.
What?
They'd be fun pair. Oh, they're not together anymore, but.
Will Castor. Mort Rainey. Ichabod Crane.
What?
Johnny Depp.
Pancho
Boom.
said that he did every drug available by the time that he was 14, but now he's been sober for a couple years.
This calls for a joint. You want to do the honors? No, man. Too fucked up.
It's nice weed, huh?
Fuck yeah. Man. Fucking stoned. Fucking stoned. Really stoned. Fucking stoned, man. I'm really stoned. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
How did we not get Johnny Depp sooner?
We
You got it pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Third one, right?
No, he's
Yeah,
so
no, he did. I didn't even have to get into
I
John Dillinger, George Young, Jack Sparrow. Like, no, he got
Oh.
I was pretty.
I mean, if we
I
didn't
felt
get it by
pretty good about
George
that.
Young or Jack Sparrow, I'd be like, we
Yeah,
should just
would've-
exit. We're done.
Hang it up.
I felt pretty
That
good
was
about
fun.
that, Blair.
What's the count?
We are tie game. 2.5 tubs to 2.5 tubs.
Mary. Dylan Sanders.
Cameron Diaz?
No. Lucy Whitmore.
Drew Barrymore.
The other.
blonde.
Drew Barrymore was photographed sharing a big fat joint while in Hawaii with Cameron Diaz in 2007
love
and
that.
has been definitely known to partake.
Is that? No, girl. Put it back. No, just say no.
Never
Good, huh?
That is delicious. You know, I love chocolate.
She gonna get toe up the floor.
Firecracker! Use the firecracker! Firecracker!
Yeah.
Love some Never Been Kissed.
Chewed up from the shoe up.
Quality.
So full chub for me, or
It's about to heat up. It's getting good. Mike McDermott.
Mike?
Lewis Caldwell.
Oh,
Mark Watney. Loki. Mr. Lviv.
oh my God!
It's,
and
Jason Bourne.
stop.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon had an interesting childhood. In fact, it was his parents that introduced him to weed. He said that the first time he smoked out was with his mother and stepfather.
You know, I always thought that Matt Damon was like a Streisand, but I think that he's rocking the shit in this one.
Shut up, Dave!
Rocking a shit in this one.
Nicely done. Full
What?
chub for biscuits.
I
What's the
mean-
count?
Good.
B.
We're tied back up. 3.5 to 3.5.
He's an edible man, I guarantee it.
For sure.
Oh, I
you
can
know?
see that.
For sure.
Nothing cool. He's just like eating nugs. He didn't even know how to do it right.
All right. Tie game. Keep going. John Bosley. Dr. Jonas. King Richard.
I have like a face in my.
Oh, it's
Lord Michael Simpson.
What's his name?
Oh,
Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
God, what the hell's his name? Patrick Stewart.
Is that his name?
Didn't even need Professor X.
Oh.
In 2017, actor Patrick Stewart announced he smokes weed every day. Stewart made the announcement to support a new initiative by Oxford University to research medical marijuana. Stewart, who also suffers from arthritis, said he uses it to deal with pain. When it comes to pea stew, he's,
keeping it real.
I loved all the laughter after too.
said to leave that in. All right, biscuits. Breaking ahead here.
He'd be like OG smoker. That'd be cool. That'd
Yeah,
be
that
like-
would be a fun sesh.
You're gonna get some stories out of
some
Patrick.
knowledge.
Out of
You're
Professor X.
Yeah.
gonna learn something after that, and like I would be here for
You know
it.
how many people would line up to chief down with Charles Xavier?
Oh my God!
You teach me how to read minds, man. What's that like?
Creeper. Jake Moore. Tyler.
Brad Pitt?
No. Sam Witwicky.
Oh, it's
Lewis.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf likes to puff. And it's well known that he used to smoke weed with his ex-girlfriend Megan Fox.
Hey, bud, what's in this stuff you put in here? Beautiful. Be absolutely beautiful. Hey, yeah, does that cause brain damage? No, all right. It's like jasmine or another herb, another mint or something. Yeah. Bitching.
Jasmine.
Yes, that was Shia doing Spicoli in the celebrity table read.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Fast Times. Ooh, what's going on here? We have a 2-point lead. Is that what's going on?
Yes, that's what's happening.
2-chub lead for biscuits.
Ooh.
Thank you for bringing attention to that.
It's all right. We got plenty of game left. Susan, Nikki Finn, Rebecca Carlson, Breathless Mahoney. Oh, I was really hoping someone would get it.
Breathless Mahoney?
Breathless Mahoney, the best name.
That is the best name.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Eva Perón, May Morbido.
Oh,
Madonna?
Madonna! Damn it!
Yeah, stole
Oh,
it.
wait, May?
Stole
Come
it
on.
in. Wow.
Where was that name from?
Oh, Dick Tracy was
Oh.
Breathless Mahoney. Madonna has been very vocal about smoking weed in the past. This used to be her playground for sure.
What am I supposed to do, huh? Go back to taxi dancing? 10 cents so some slop can sweat chin all over me? I'm never doing that again. So you go back there and you tell old rich Mr. Chocolate Man that he ain't closing me down.
You can't close it down. You ain't closing her down.
I can't close me down.
Think if I've shown a little bustle.
You think there are men in this country that ain't seen your bosoms? Well, Tyler is breaking away here. Even stole that one away from Blair. I am so eager to continue. But before we do, let's take a break. This 420 episode of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Naturemed. Naturemed has provided us with some of their award-winning flour. We wanted the best. They sent the best. We have been enjoying some of their most popular strains throughout the show, and this is high quality. You too can try their award-winning flour and my new personal favorite, Sour Larry Lime Pebbles, every day of the week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 5390 West Diner Road, where wait times are short for both medical and rec. You can get all the details you need, plus menus and specials, all right there on naturemedaz.com or their Instagram and social accounts at naturemedaz. Naturemed, a natural approach to healthcare.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Something Crunchy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes toward an entry into the Dream Car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and your track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
And we're ripped. I am eager to continue.
Yeah,
Let's get right back into it.
Yeah,
We got a great game cooking.
No, I'm like ready.
Tyler's
like,
beating the
kick
shit
ass
out of
now.
Blair.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, iced
I
the
hate
smoker over here. Like I was feeling like I was on momentum, and then you just like, let's take a break.
No,
Like,
I'm gonna
God
turn
damn it.
shit around. I love a break because I love
killing Blair.
this.
All right, back at it. Lance Keelan's.
Jack Black.
No. Good guess.
Lance.
Lonnie. Creek.
Oh my
Arthur.
Russell Brand.
Whoa,
Ooh,
good one.
Didn't
Yes.
even need Alda Snow. She got it before.
Oh.
Wow, that's good. I saw his face,
Here.
not his name.
Krieg, Arthur.
Russell Brand has been very outspoken about his drug use. In his book, My Bookie Wookie, he states all you need is something to help us unwind at the end of the day. You might have a glass of wine or a joint or a big delicious blob of heroin to silence your silly brain box of twitterings, but there has to be some form of punctuation or life just seems utterly relentless.
Here you go, mate. That'll take the edge off. Yeah, I'll give him that. Make yourself useful. Here you go. All right. What is this? It's called a Jeffrey, Aaron. Bit of this, bit of that.
You could be afraid of a Jeffrey.
Blair with the Russell Brand right back in it.
Ah,
Is it
okay.
now
yeah,
down
I told
to
you I needed a break.
back to a 2-chub lead for Tyler. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Coming back.
Seth Gecko.
Wall Street?
No, it's Gordon Gecko. Close. Billy Tyne. Governor Mike Morris. Michael Clayton. Danny Ocean.
George Clooney. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's getting right back in it.
See? Yes.
Even happens when you take a break on me.
Cut that flow.
George Clooney has said, I didn't live my life in the right way for politics. You know, I fucked too many chicks and did too many drugs, and that's the truth. I drank the bong water.
Something, isn't it? $100 all in, not counting my labor and the cost of the dildo. Those things aren't cheap.
She knows.
That was Frances McDormand who said that.
Of course it is. Oh, I know my Frances. Unanimous for Frances.
Lemuel Gulliver.
Lemuel?
Bethany. Zed. Jeff Portnoy.
Jeff Portnoy.
Paul McCartney.
Oh,
Nacho.
Jack
Black.
Oh, yeah.
You got him.
Man.
Just
I was like, did I
barely.
just fucking say that?
To tie it back
like,
up, Blair
Lance.
gets it. She did just say it. Jack Black cut down on smoking weed after he had children. He explains, I haven't really been smoking since I had my babies. It's basically limited to celebratory J's on special occasions. I'm a lightweight, and if I smoke really powerful weed, I get paranoid and nonverbal.
Dude, I get these ideas. I got so many ideas burning through my skull, buddy. Like, I don't know, like hats and shirts. Like Stussy. Do you know what? Stussy got started out making hats and shirts for surfers in Hawaii. Now he's like a millionaire. He parties in Hawaii 24/7, buddy. Fucking shirt that says loser. Or, I don't know, like I have to talk to the hand or something like that, man. Or, I got these ideas, like a hat. A big old hat that goes,
Probably one of our favorite things to quote right there.
If you want to see him freak out, just be way too high. He was on an episode of Get Dug with High. And 10 minutes in, he was like overwhelmed and he left. That was it. It's supposed to be like an hour show and he was gone.
Done.
Just walked off stage. He was gone.
And
See you,
it
Jack.
disappeared.
Thanks for coming.
Whew, all right, tie game.
Tied.
This is huge.
We're tied.
Tyler hates the break.
Love it.
Hate the break.
Jules.
Emma Stone.
No.
Balls.
Good guess.
Good.
Shit.
Brand. Daphne Kluger. Andy Sachs.
Oh my god. What's her fucking name? Anne Hathaway. Oh my gosh. It's Andrea.
Andy Cohen was successful at getting Anne Hathaway to come clean about her rumored smoking habit while playing Plead the Fifth on Watch What Happens Live.
Well, this is fitting for 420. There was a rumor in 2013 that a photo exists and was circulating of you with a massive blunt. On a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a stoner is Anne Hathaway on 420 to celebrate the day?
Not a little one.
Ooh, love that.
Over 5, that's for sure.
See, I would have never in my life guessed that too. Anne Hathaway. I felt like she was such a little goody two shoes. I'd love to hear that she's getting baked.
She'd be fun to get baked with.
She's on the weed and fruit diet.
She's hot.
It's a good diet.
Yeah.
Todd Zielinski. Professor Edward Furlong, which is funny. Reg Hartner.
Reg?
Kevin Garrity.
Oh, it's a big daddy. Jon Stewart.
The Daily Show host Jon Stewart has said, do you know how many movies I wrote when I was high?
Thanks, man. Hey, yo, wait. Dude, I'm gonna check out the stars later. It's really trippy. Especially on weed, man.
On weed, man.
What's the count?
Oh. Tie game.
Like that. Cliff Booth. Lieutenant Aldo Rain.
Oh.
Detective Mills. Billy Bean.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Guessed it earlier.
I stole that shit from you.
Brad Pitt told Bill Maher that he was an artist at rolling joints, and he had been pretty open about puffing herb. When it comes to smoking with BP, you take on a debt. He wants that Cali Kush, and you will bring him that Cali Kush.
Sound good?
Yes, sir!
That's what I like to hear.
Want me my skin?
That Angelina Jolie did not like that.
Really? I think
You think she'd be down to puff?
Oh, yeah.
If they sat down and had a couple more puffs.
They'd still be
It's
together,
so-
you think?
Exactly.
Wow.
My point.
Bold.
Bold
Sometimes it
indeed.
just takes a little sesh to like work things out.
Bold. Nathan Gardner. Peter Hyman.
That sounds
Kirk Lazarus.
What am I I'm seeing a face.
Sherlock Holmes.
John C. Reilly?
No.
Will Ferrell?
No.
Shit.
Tony Stark.
Robert Downey Jr.
Shit.
I was going to give it to you.
You're like, get it. Fuck.
Robert Downey Jr. has been sober for many years now, but he said the first time he smoked weed, he was just 8 years old.
This is some stuff.
This window's not working.
No, I locked them so we could get a good clam bake going on in here. That way Sonny could get stoned.
Am I stoned?
Do you feel stoned?
That movie was so much better than I thought it was going to be. It's one of those I don't turn off every time.
It's good.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. There's a lot of funny parts in that.
I'd love to be the dog in the back seat, just like hanging out, getting contact high with those two.
Got a good clam bake going on in here.
All right, Tyler's point. What's the score?
Tied up.
All right.
I hate when we do those.
3 more. So that means it can't be tied.
Yeah, somebody's going to win.
Someone's going to win. With 3 more.
Unless we do it at the same time again.
Someone's going to win. Mike Pomeroy. Quinn Harris. Dr. Richard Kimball.
Is it
Oh,
Tom Selleck?
Harrison Ford.
Blair.
Yeah, I was like, who is it?
I knew it was somebody old.
There has been a lot of does he or not when it comes to Harrison Ford smoking the jazz cabbage. Even though he isn't very forthcoming about it, there have been lots of stories confirming he is a full-blown enthusiast.
Not saying the word fluffy is bad enough. I have to do these ridiculous stories.
Hey, you know what, buddy? Guess what? Last week I had to use the words rectal and moisture in the same
Well,
sentence.
first dates can be awkward.
Mike!
Forget how funny he can be.
He's so dry.
So
everything,
dry.
Everything funny is just that much funnier.
All right. Blair's up 1, 2 left.
Shit.
Tennessee.
Not that.
Oh,
big
man.
guy. Emma Stone.
No.
Woody Harrelson.
Dwayne. Red.
Morgan Freeman?
Nope. That was last time.
Oh,
Damn it.
shit.
Kenny Powers.
Wait, it's
Hair?
Danny McBride.
Yes!
Oh, tied it up.
Tied it up.
No, I'm
1 left. This is going to be really
I
exciting.
hate when it comes down to the last one.
Danny McBride told Rolling Stone magazine, I like smoking weed and drinking beer, and when I was younger, I liked doing mushrooms. That's my triumvirate right there.
Breathe deeply of these herbs and share a vision with me.
Of course. Yes.
Allow me to puff as well.
Those are some powerful herbs. Giving me dark visions.
Shall we pack this again? I'm not getting visions. I'm not sure if it's working, wizard.
Visions. Visions.
Thaddeus, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
You making a fool of yourself. Handle your shit, Fabius, please.
No, I can't.
So, Your Royal Highness.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. That's
I was like, what is this?
Okay. I love it when it's tied up and just comes down to the very last one.
This happens like so often.
You can't write this shit, people.
I swear, I wish it happened differently.
Here we go. It all comes down to this.
I hate those.
Max Fairbanks. Martin Weir. Mr. Wormwood.
Danny DeVito.
What?
I know my Matilda.
They didn't even need Oswald Cobblepot.
Damn it.
Or Frank Reynolds.
Oh, would have totally got my Frank Reynolds.
DeVito appears on the November 2018 cover of Cigar Aficionado, where old friends from his career looked back on their relationship with the actor. Michael Douglas chose to recall their very first meeting. I was on the beach, looking out at the Long Island Sound, and this guy walks up to me with this long head of hair, if you can imagine. He says, "You get high?" We were both 1967 potheads, so we smoked a joint, and that was the beginning of a long, long friendship.
You're not gonna find a bang maid because there's no such thing.
I really did. Your mom. Goodbye.
Now that would be a fun ass sesh.
My God, if I could
So
kick
many
it with
things.
Frank,
God.
I can't believe Tyler was up by like 3 or 4, and Blair clawed all of her way back.
The break
into
was
it.
everything for me.
And then like you got Matilda. You got like Matilda on a platter. You got really lucky there, Blair.
Mr.
yeah, you
Wormwood.
did.
You really did. Let's remedicate here. Next strain up. What's on the menu, biscuits?
Dosey 55.
You know what? We've been waiting for this one.
It looked good. It smelled good. I can't wait to try it. This is OGKB times Face Off OG phenotype of Dosey Dough.
I'm ready to dosey do.
Cheers.
Sounds wonderful.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. And when you don't have the air on for maximum studio sound, it really gets smoky in here.
Oh, we're just straight hotboxing now. This crunch room is getting like
This is an
a bit
indica.
hazy in here.
This is an indica dominant strain. Nugs are big. They're juicy. They're fat.
You know how I like my nugs.
Yeah, I know how you like it. It's promoted as being a very body high.
Dark visions. Dark visions. Handle your shit, Thaddeus.
It's supposed to be good for the nighttime. They say this is a wind down medication.
That is really good. It is definitely heavy. I could tell immediately it's couchy. It's got a high, robust terpene profile. I like the way it sits immediately at the end of my face.
Yes.
The feeling is wonderful. It's very immediately euphoric.
Yes. I have a
Immediately
smile on my
sleepy.
face, like agreeing with everything you're saying. Like, yes.
I'm just going to fall into my chair here.
See, this is the perfect, like, done with work. I'm done with my day. I'm ready to just, like, chill, relax.
We're going to need another round of
Ready to
Dosey
dosey
55.
dough.
Yeah, we're going to need another round. Let's do this.
Dosey 55 is good.
It
do
is
this.
good. Definitely facey. Feeling it in my body.
The Dosey Dough phenotype, you can really taste that stuff. It almost tastes like a cookie, like a Girl Scout cookie.
That really is good stuff. Wow. Best yet. We saved the best for last, coincidentally. Go ahead and take that big old victory rip, Blair. Fun side note, last 420 episode, Blair wasn't able to partake. She was a little bit pregnant.
A little bit, yeah. Welcome back, B.
Well,
Thank you. It's good to be back.
This year she's pregnant too. She just doesn't care. She's going to smoke.
Stop. False information.
Fake news.
So
pregnant with emotion?
No, that was good. It was really flavorful. I'm glad we did a round 2. I needed a second. Yeah,
I just
needed
My body
a
is
second
feeling
sip of
like so relaxed. Like I've been feeling pain all day. It's my time of the month. I feel fucking fantastic now. Thank you, Dosey Doe. Needed this.
Let's put Aunt Flo right in the attic.
Just put her up there.
Oh, that's great. Well, it is a holiday, and you know you're not getting out of here without some disaster stories. Last year, we just did a general weed disaster story, and we kind of did a 2-parter. We had it with edibles and first-timers. This year, we're going specific to 420, the 420 Tales of the Goof edition.
Yes.
All right.
Need that.
These are pretty good. Was hosting a quiet but impressive 420 get-together with just a few people. I was really on a mission to hook up with this girl who was best friends with my buddy's girlfriend. They all came together, and a few more after them. Started smoking. Had some really good stuff. Didn't think I'd need more than my one awesome bubbler, which I cleaned, had all pristine looking. Halfway through the night, one of the guys there dropped and broke my bubbler, which was my only pipe at the time. That same asshole came up with the bright idea that we could keep smoking by taking some knife hits in the kitchen.
Nice.
I didn't know about knife hits, but after he explained I'd just be sacrificing 2 knives, I was in. I didn't want the party to stop. We all go in there. He wants me to go first, maybe feeling bad for breaking my peace or creating this god-awful smell in my kitchen. I get told what to do, and I go in for my hit. Got way too close, got way too much, turned and hurled all over both of the girls standing there. I don't mean a little bit or a quick little drunken spray. I mean, you could see the pasta I ate a few hours before. It was horrendous. They left right away, and I sat there without even a pipe to smoke away my embarrassment.
Oh.
What a bummer.
That's an awful night.
Disaster.
Disaster story at its finest.
Sounds like she was missing the plastic bottle that you're supposed to put over your mouth. And she just went straight to the knife.
Just sucking it in.
Yeah, it's too much.
Disaster. Went to this huge 420 party. There were 100+ people at this house just smoking in every room, joint and blunt roaches all over the counters and floors. Because the house was already filled with smoke, no one really noticed that a couch or carpet caught fire in one of the rooms. Cut to 20 minutes later, and 100 people are standing out in the street watching the house burn down to the ground.
Oh my God.
The next house over caught on fire too, but the firemen were there in time to keep it from being destroyed.
Oh
no.
That is the worst disaster ever. That is like when it goes to like this is fun to like this is the worst fucking thing that could ever happen. Talk about paranoid, and you're all like baked and you're sitting there watching your house like just like freaking out. Oh my God.
I'm flabbergasted.
I know.
I like this one. I worked at a pretty small, boring office, but with some really cool people. The coolest part of our office was this atrium with a Zen garden and awesome seating.
Fun.
It was rarely used, and we always talked about how cool it'd be to smoke in there. This one year, our boss was planning to be out of town for a few days, and it happened to be 420 that Friday. We knew it was meant to be. We started planning this thing out days in advance. Everyone had their task, and we thought of every single thing that would ensure we wouldn't get caught. Our boss leaves midday on Thursday, right on schedule, and we work the rest of the week, only to come right back on Friday after picking up the supplies. We meet back at the office an hour after closing up, and we're beyond excited. We walk in, and not only is our boss in the atrium smoking weed, but he's there topless with another woman that works there. We never could tell if he saw us because he never mentioned it once back at work, and he kept up the lie that he was out of town all weekend, so we went with it.
Oh my God.
Busted.
Yeah. So you don't say shit, I won't say shit.
Yeah,
I'm
everyone
gonna
just
fire
shut
you.
your mouth. Like nobody saw anything here. Everyone did their thing.
I didn't see you. You didn't see me. We all didn't see her. I mean, look
Where
at
is
her.
this place?
I
Like,
mean, look at her,
but we didn't see her.
Come over and like sniff her if you want to, but you can't tell anybody. You can't see shit.
Well, Monday, this didn't happen. In our state, weed is still very illegal, but there's still a huge 420 field party every year that keeps getting bigger, and now it's probably closer to a 420 festival. My girls and I are dressed up head to toe in neons. We have a car full of edibles, and we're on our way to the party. Each of us not driving had a tray of brownies, cookies, or Rice Krispie treats full of weed, and one of the girls was even painting her face up. That's when we started getting pulled over. We're dressed like we're going to a rave, and if this cop finds out that these treats are special, we're all going to jail. My friend driving was shaking, she was so scared, but she told the officer we were all going to a birthday party. He just ended up giving her a ticket for expired tags or something. If we were guys and not cute girls, we'd been arrested for sure.
True.
I still think that he knew the whole time and let us off the hook. I mean, we could see that our faces gave us away. He probably knew immediately.
No hiding that shit.
I feel like I've had this like exact situation happen.
Yeah. I've been to many a festival.
Yeah, they're
worked
fun.
a few, but they don't call them festivals. They call them the Cup. It's a contest.
That's right.
That's like serious.
Yeah.
It's real deal.
I remember it being at one, and we were just handing out the best of the best stuff that we had, and there was 3 different lines of people lined up, 50 people deep in each one of these lines, waiting to come up for their free stuff.
Oh, I'd wait in line and be like, what do you got?
People wait for free, bro.
They will, and
People
they
wait for free.
They will tell you as soon as they get up to the front that they're, oh man, I am a heavy weight. There is nothing that can make me feel.
Give me your strongest.
Yeah.
Bro.
So we would give them a little bit extra. And I saw a guy take a little bit extra, turn 90 degrees to his left, and yak all over this girl and her purse and her shoes. Didn't know what to say.
You got me, bro.
And he just turned around and walked away. He didn't say sorry. He didn't say, oh my God. He didn't say fucking watch out. Just straight.
Just yak and run?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yak and run.
Because he knew that you were, they were like, well, touche. I mean, that's like the ultimate.
And I'm like, man, guess you weren't that much of a heavyweight after all.
Sorry, what was that?
It's a good time. Feeling that Dosey 55.
Mm-hmm.
Once got so stoned at a friend's house on a chilly 420 evening that we thought it'd be a nice idea to light a fire and snuggle up in front of the fireplace after she'd gone to bed. The only thing was, the chimney had been blocked up for circa 300 years, so we completely smoked out the house and set the alarms off. My friend woke up thinking the house was on fire. She fell down the stairs, broke a rib, got a concussion, and we went from a nice moment in front of the fireplace to rushing to the hospital and planned for the most quiet midweek low-key 420 ever.
Oh my God.
No.
So, what? Just
420.
Like, sad.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh, disaster.
I like this one. Simple. I was at a weed festival in Australia and smoked for the very first time with a few friends under a tree in a meadow. We got absolutely baked, and I dreamed up a book that I was going to write titled, What It Feels Like to Be High. On the way back to our town, we got the munchies, but had nothing to eat except raw hot dogs and bread, mushed together with crisps and topped with ketchup. Gross.
Delicious.
Sounds like such like a first timer.
Icky big pizza. Pop-Tart with the ketchup.
I'm going to write a book about being high.
What it feels like to be high. Last one. I had the craziest 420 of my life getting into a Pink Floyd concert. And I was on all kinds of stuff, plus lots of weed. I got lost several times. Thought they started before they did. And when the guy next to me was blowing up a huge beach ball, I remember asking, dude, what kind of gum is that?
A beach ball.
And with one of the clips and that story, that's actually 2 Pink Floyd references tonight. Scott Page last week's Pink Floyd. That was awesome. Just meant to be. I had to bring that up.
I was about to say.
I caught it not once but twice. What kind of gum is that, bro?
Oh, I feel like, how baked are you?
Well, last year we did have some sweet weed-related 911 pod calls.
Yes, we did.
That was fun, and we blew our load on that for the most part. We can continue with maybe the year's best 911 pod call moving forward. And I have a nomination to play for you this evening.
Let's hear it.
First, let me set the scene. We got a couple of stoners who are trying to move a dog kennel full of weed across the Idaho border.
Oh.
And Idaho is a full-blown no-goof state. You can't even say marijuana in Idaho without getting in trouble. These guys are stopped somewhere, probably by Applebee's, and they see cops all over. They're certain it's for them. And they get so sketched out. They finally just decide to call 911 on themselves.
What?
Let's hear the call.
Madison County 911. Hi, we're the two dumbasses that got caught trying to bring some stuff through your border, and all your cops are just driving around us like a bunch of jack wagons. I just really would like you guys to end it. If you could help me out with that, we just like to get on with it.
You got caught doing what?
God. Okay. We kind of got pooched here, trying to bring some stuff across your Idaho border.
Okay.
And, yeah, a bunch of your cops driving around a bunch of civilian cars, just not wanting to pick us up. I don't know what's the deal. I was just wondering if you could help us out and just end it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe call one of them. I don't know. It's getting cold out here, man. I just want to get warm and just get on with this whole thing, so.
Okay. Where are you at right now?
University Boulevard, right next to the gas station and Applebee's. All your buddies are around us, so if you can help us out, it'd be great.
Okay. All right. And is it just you, or is there anybody else with you?
It's me and my buddy that I brought with me, and then we have a dog that we're gonna bring back to its owner. But
okay.
Yeah, she's a really nice dog. She's not mean. She's a pit bull. So.
Okay, cool. Okay.
She's really cold in the car. She can use some food too. So.
Okay. Yeah. And what was your name, man?
It's Leland.
Leland. Okay. All right. Hold on, just 1 second. Okay, stay on the phone with me.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to jump in the air and put my heels twice? Or what?
Do you guys have any guns or weapons or anything on you at all?
We don't have any of that sort with us. Just a bunch
of
cool. Snacks and stuff. So.
All right. No, I just want to make sure that they're just curious. So.
Yeah. We tried walking away from the car a couple of times and that didn't work. We tried waving them down, it didn't work. So I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I do have one of my marked units. He's on his way over there, so he said he's on his way to meet you. So.
All right, thank you.
Oh my God, what?
No one sounded more bait than the 911 guy either. He was all in.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any guns or anything? Okay, cool. That's cool. That's pretty sweet.
You want us to jump up and down, or
took my heels 3 times in the air?
It's cold, so.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to 911.1.
Did he say he had a bunch of smack?
No, he smacks.
Oh.
Got a bunch of smack.
You have any guns? No, just a bunch of smack. Got a dog and a bunch of smack. No big deal.
He's a good dog, though. Nice. You can pick him up, too. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's good.
That was our nomination for the
that was,
911 pod call for the
That
year.
was amazing and perfect for that.
Sorry, fellas.
Definitely win that award.
Sorry, Leland and company.
Zealand.
Zealand?
I feel like it was
No, it was Leland.
It's Leland.
It was Zealand. Listen.
Leland, 100%. Can't wait for you to hear it.
Can't wait for you to fucking hear Zealand.
Well, let's move on to our track of the week. An appropriate one for us tonight. Out of Kelowna, BC, this is Blowin' O's by Hazy Maid.
Smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I can't believe that I just quit doing drugs, man. I still feel it. I will never come down for as long as I live. I'm smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I be on another level, gone ape shit. Looking so fresh and I'm feeling so good. Never felt so rich in the middle of the hood. It's crazy, yeah baby. We get money, stay waving. I like it, I love it. I'ma hold on till there's nothing. Smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I can't believe that I just just quit doing drugs, man. I still feel it. I'ma never come down for as long as I live. I'm smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get. Drinking, getting wasted. It's like I blast off on a spaceship so far gone. I don't wanna go home. All my life with my head in smoke. I'm wasted. When sober, I feel naked. I like it, I love it. I'ma hold on till there's nothing. Smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I can't believe that I just quit doing drugs, man. I still feel it. I'ma never come down for as long as I live. I'm smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get. Smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I can't believe that I just quit doing drugs, man. I still feel it. I'ma never come down for as long as I live. I'm smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get. Smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get when I'm drinking, getting wasted. I can't believe that I just quit doing drugs, man. I still feel it. I'ma never come down for as long as I live. I'm smoking, blowing nose in. I love that feeling that I get.
All right. That was a good one.
Yeah,
And super
groovin'.
appropriate for tonight.
I was vibing.
When asked what he wants you to know about him or the track, all Hazy Maid said was, big thank you to Somethin Crunchy for having my music on your show. That's Love that. Couple dozen artists featured by us now, and this was the first to thank us publicly like that. We are very appreciative, and you are very welcome. Happy to share the shine with quality artists like you. You can check out more of Hazy Made Music on YouTube or at hazymademusic.com. Keep on sending those track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. And don't forget the deadline to enter for the 8080 Dream Car giveaway number 44 for a McLaren 600 LT plus $60,000 in cash is coming up on May 2nd. For a limited time, they're offering double the entries, meaning every dollar you spend now gives you not one, but 2 entries. So quality gear, discount for using code CRUNCHY, and you can win cars and cash. Good fucking deal. So is visiting somethingcrunchy.com, where you will find every episode, our links for social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store, where you will find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation. Don't go check out the Somethin Crunchy Facebook group. You don't want any of this shit. They're called Memes Tyler, and they turn your bad feelings into good feelings. No, we're having fun in there, and so will you. This has been another episode of Somethin Crunchy. And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
A special thank you to Naturemed for sponsoring tonight's episode. We wish you the happiest of holidays this 420, and thank you for supporting the show. If you're in the Tucson area, do yourself a favor and visit Naturemed with their team of fantastic people. Quality product, quality people, and the best overall selection. They're open every day of the week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. The address is 5390 West Steiner Road, and if you have any questions, they're easy to get a hold of at 520-620-9123. Of course, all this info is available at naturemedaz.com or their Instagram and social accounts at naturemedaz.
Tell them Something Crunchy sent you.